Hi ladies, and welcome to another video with Leslie, and I would like to welcome you to the MB'sTreasurista Hop into Spring YouTube Hop. Yay! Okay, what we are doing today is we are doing another YouTube Hop, and we've gotten great response from these, so we're excited to bring you another one. What we had to do this time was anything related to spring. So I have a really cute project to show you, and I will show you the products that I use first from MB'sTreasurista, and then I will show you the project. So the first thing I used was the satin and pearl flowers, and I used them in the white. And these are super gorgeous little flowers, ladies. If you haven't checked them out, they're very cute and very versatile. Okay, this is an old product that she had from a while back. Yeah, you can see February of last year. Green pearl and acrylic spray with branches. So I used this one. And then I also used it in the pink. And this is new to the store for this month. The pink color. So I also used that in pink. Okay, and then I used some of the new Heart Drip Venice lace, and I used it in white, and I love this lace, ladies. OMG, it is so beautiful, and it looks so fabulous and gorgeous on all your projects. Okay, and then I also used this Venice lace, the white scallop Venice lace number 2, which is this one right here. Whoops, it's upside down. This one right here, and instead of using it in the white, I did mist it with some of my glimmer sprays, and so it is a different color on my project. But that's the versatility of the laces, is that you can do that. I used one of the cherubs, and I love these. And this is I have one left, so I'm going to have to get some more of those. And then I also used the various vintage doilies and crochet accents. I used 2 of those actually on the project. This ruffle satin and lace in the sage green. And then the last thing I used was the Chinese braid trim in this pink color right here, the light pink and the smaller. And I love the Chinese braid, and I usually try to incorporate it in a lot of my projects just because I love it so much. Okay, so I'm going to show you my project here, and then I will go, just go over quickly what I did, and then I'll tell you all the rules for the YouTube Hop and everything like that. So this is my project. Whoops, let me kind of scoot down, back up a little bit. I did a shabby chic bird cage, and oh my gosh, I love this. And of course it's in my colors, green and pink, since those are my favorite colors, and I thought this would be a great addition to my scrap room for decoration. Okay, so what this was an old, I'm going to show you the before. And this is what the bird cage was before. It was an old Christmas type bird cage that I had found at the Goodwill actually, and it had this, real metal holly and berry leaves on it with this bow. So all I did was take this off, and then let me bring this one back in. I took white gesso, and I just gessoed over the whole entire bird cage, and you can kind of see where it is, the green kind of shows through a little bit, and I wanted that effect because I wanted it to look, shabby and rusted and kind of like worn, that type of thing. So what I did was after I did that, I used one of these Melissa Francis little key holes right here for the key, for the lock. I thought that was appropriate. Okay, and then this is the gorgeous white Venice lace here, and then I trimmed it with the Chinese braid all the way around, and the Venice lace goes all the way around. Okay, and then I used this spray right here, which is the berry sprays that Misty carried. I'm not sure if she still has them in stock. You'll have to check either the It would be in the Zibbet store if she still has them, and so I'm not quite positive if she still has it, but I thought it was a perfect addition to my project. And then I used, this is a Wild Orchid Crafts flower, and these are the white mini flowers. I forgot to put those in my list of products. These are the small white paper flowers that Misty also carries, and then these here are some Wild Orchid Crafts that was in my stash. Okay, and then on this cluster right here, here's where I used that beautiful white spray flower, and then I used some of the ribbon roses from Michael's. Okay, and then these were some older pink flowers that I had. They were kind of like wedding flowers that I believe I got these at a garage sale, these two pink ones here, but I thought I would add that in as in the cluster. Okay, and then right here, of course, is the green pearl spray, and I love those with the little crystal accents right there. Okay, and then up here I used the other Venice lace, number 2, and this is where I sprayed it green, and I love how that turned out, and just kind of put it along the edge, the rounded edge of the bird cage. Another product I guess I forgot to put in my basket of stuff that I used was the 1-inch ivory butterfly here, but I did use that. And this is a Tim Holtz bauble, and I hung that from here, and I thought that was really cute, and it was kind of too long, the chain was, so I had to cut it a little bit because otherwise it would cover up this beautiful keyhole here. And then here is my cherub that I used, and I love these cherubs. They're just fantastic. Okay, and then let's see, oh, down here is where I used the one little lace all the way around the edge, the green ruffled sage trim there. Okay, and then up on the top, this is where I used, let me turn it around this way, I used the crochet doily accents, and I used the larger nautical one here, and then I also used the pink flower one, and it's kind of tucked up under there, under this larger flower here. Okay, and this is wedding flower that I had in my stash also, and then I tucked in more of the Wild Orchid Crafts flowers, and then here I also, it's another one I forgot, sorry ladies, this is the white cherry blossoms, and what I did was I glimmer sprayed them pink to match. Okay, and then these were white leaves here that went with this flower here, and I just glimmer sprayed those also to match the project. Okay, and then over here again another cherry blossom and more Wild Orchid Crafts flowers, and then right here is the pink spray that is kind of coming out from underneath that cluster, and this white flower up here had these little dangly, let me get them out of there, these little dangly flowers that hung down the side, and I just thought those were so beautiful just to have them hanging down the side of the bird cage. And then okay, the bird cage does open, so let me get this here. Okay, and then on the inside I just took some of this moss grass that I had in my stash and kind of put that down as the base, and then I just had this super cute white doily in my stash, and I kind of put that down on the bird, you know, on the nest, or, you know, in the cage, just as another cute little accent. And then here's my cute little sparkly gold bird that I have. So that is my project. Okay, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And now to let you know about the YouTube hop here, make sure that you go to everyone's channels and make sure that you, subscribe to everybody, and that you are a subscriber to the MB'sTreasurista DT channel, and I'll put the link down below for that, and I will have all the links for the other talented ladies on the design team, their channels. So let's see, and what's up for grabs is a $20 gift certificate to the MB'sTreasurista store, and you can, $20 will go a long way to help you, buy some of these fabulous Venice laces, ladies, that Misty has in the store, and all the new gorgeous products, that she has. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I did add another little bauble down here to the bottom of this cluster here, and I think that just adds a cute little accent right there too. Okay. Excuse me, my throat has been really sore the last couple days. So, I do believe, let's see, that is all for today for the YouTube hop. Like I said, we're super excited to have these hops for you, and it's fun to hop along and just see the inspiration you can find from the design team. Another couple little things to let you know. Today is the 17th, and a happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. And I hope that you will come over to the store. Right now, there is a sale going on for 15% off the entire store, and that excludes pre-order items, but everything else in the store is 15% off for the sale, and so you can check that out today. That goes through today. And then we will be having a Easter sale coming up on March 29th through the 31st. Through April 1st. And that will be 20% off the entire store. So you'll get even more further savings later on in the month. And you also have until next Saturday, March 23rd, to join in our Color Me Easter Challenge, which is going on, okay? And there's a nice prize package for that. You can win the Graphic 45 Secret Garden pad. I think it's the 8x8 pad. And then an MB'sTreasurista goodie package of embellishments that go along, that match that paper pad. So lots of fun and exciting things going on with the MB'sTreasurista ladies, and look out for more next month when our 2 new designers will be joining us, Madame Rowe and Pernilla. So make sure that you welcome those ladies to the team, and we're super excited to have them. And I think that's about it. I think I've rambled long enough, so I thank you guys again for all your support. Make sure that you check out my 800 subby challenge giveaway also that's going on for my channel. I am giving away a huge box of goodies, so hopefully you can join in on that and participate. I would love to have you participate, and I think that's about it. So thank you ladies so much for watching and always leaving such kind and supportive comments, and I love you guys all, and I hope you have a great day, and happy St. Patrick's Day, and if you're Irish, Eric Go Bragh. Have a great day. Bye-bye.